this weekend, Syria saw one of the deadliest attacks on its land since the fall of Bashar al-Assad. An Israeli military intervention in the southern part of Syria in a village turned deadly after 13 people were killed and 24 injured when clashes broke out during an Israeli military intervention and an operation where the aim was to capture three terrorist members who were working. This is what the IDF claim in a village in southern Syria. But this turned deadly, and now in fact 13 people have been killed, 24 injured. So the IDF claimed that they wanted to capture two members of the Jama Islamiyah, which is a Lebanese militant organization who pose a threat to Israeli security operating on the borders of Syria and Israel. So, however, as I mentioned, these clashes broke out and this operation turned deadly, killing in fact 5 members of a single family among the 13 who've been killed. So now the Syrian Foreign Ministry has called this attack a war crime. And however, IDF members have said that this was an operation done in self-defense, and it is because the Israeli government does not believe that al-Shara will take the right steps to combat the terror threat that certain groups operating out of Syria pose against Israeli security, which is why this military operation was being held. But this is not the first time that Israel has conducted these military raids, military operations into Syrian villages. In fact, earlier this year, we also saw Israeli strikes hit the Syrian capital Damascus. So tensions between Israel and Syria have been growing, but at the same time talks have also been held this year. Unprecedented levels of talks have been held between Israel and Syria, many that have not been seen in the past decades. But since the fall of Bashar al-Assad and now with al-Shara in government, these talks have been held, but tensions continue to rise, and these kind of incidents are becoming all the more common and becoming all the more prevalent. So, in fact, Syria claims that Israel has occupied several villages in the southern part of Syria, on the bordering areas between Syria and Israel. So, Netanyahu had in fact even ordered his military to protect the Druze communities and intervene in southern Syria, which is why, as I mentioned, those strikes hit Damascus, because the Israeli government believed that the Syrian government was not protecting the Druze minority community in Syria. This comes at a time when Syria is also normalizing relationship with Washington. We saw that al-Shara was just in Washington earlier this month. He held unprecedented talks with US President Donald Trump. But at the same time, tensions with Israel are growing. So it's going to be an interesting time here in the Middle East. We at NDTV are going to keep you updated with all the latest.